simultaneously thrilling and mortifying. I mean, I was just petrified that I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. But actually, the next book that I wrote was Shadow on the Mountain, and that it was a joy. It was a joy, and I think largely because I was working. So Manjiro is a real person. He's the hero of Heart of a Samurai, and so my editor kind of pushed me to, not pushed, but suggested that I try writing another book based on the life of a real person with a lot of adventure and, you know, excitement in it and action, and maybe have a, you know, another boy protagonist. And so I thought, you know, I thought about what I'd want to write, and I had long been interested in the resistance in Norway, which hasn't gotten a lot of, there aren't tons of books written about that, especially not for kids. So it seemed like an opportunity. And I, by luck, got introduced to a man who had been involved in the resistance when he was just a teenager. And so I met him. I went to Norway and I met him and interviewed him. And he was just, he has passed away since, which is one of the reasons why I feel like writing real stories about real people who are involved in World War II and the resistance, like my newest book, Village of Scoundrels, based on real people. You got to get those stories while you can, because they are elderly people now, and you know, we're losing them, and we're losing their stories as well. So anyway, that novel was just a joy to work on, but largely I think because of being able to write the story of this really amazing human being that I could talk to, and just to get to know him was really wonderful.
So for all those out there who might one day hopefully breathe this rarefied air, oh my God, I'm a Newbery Honor. And now you've got to write the second book. Because that had to be daunting to be how you're going to live up to that. How did you get past that and get the book produced?
Yeah, I actually, one of the working titles of that book was Get a Grip. Because I was just like, you know, well, you know, it was really interesting challenge for me, because Heart of a Samurai, I worked on that for years. I mean, many years. And so, you know, because nobody was waiting for it. I didn't have a deadline. I would put it away. I was teaching, I was directing a theater company, I had kids at home. So it's not like I worked on it every day. But over time, you know, I worked on it for years. And then Shadow on the Mountain, I had a year. That was my deadline. And so it was, really, that I think, though, that it was good for me as a writer, because that made me get into the habit of art, as Flannery O'Connor calls it, you know, where you could just sit down and you bring your inspiration to it. You don't wait for your inspiration to come to you. You're there, you're ready, you write. And it also really, it just became my life to write this book, and then each successive one as well. And that's how I became, that's how my life became the writer life. But it was very frightening, yes, because, but I guess I work under pressure, and I think theater has helped me learn to be able to do that, to produce something in a short amount of time and just have faith that it's going to happen and it's going to come together eventually.